Again, welcome to the Internet Advocacy Roundtable. My name is Alan Rosenblatt. I'm your host and co-founder of the Internet Advocacy Roundtable, along with Suzanne Turner at the other end. We launched the Roundtable back in 2005, and we're happy to have it back up again. The topic today is content strategy in a social world, and we're going to have a really great panel for you today. I'm going to just quickly introduce the panelists. They can tell you a little bit more about themselves within the context of their presentations. To my left is Beth Becker. Beth was recently named by Business Insider as one of the top 50 digital strategists in Washington in internet politics, and we're very excited about that. Beth is a social media strategist for politics and really focused on social media if you need it. And when I first met Beth, somebody told me she was a Twitter consultant. And I said, really? Somebody's making money off of that? And I was hopeful.
I wasn't making money at that time.
Right. I was hopeful, but then when I finally met her, I realized she was the real deal. And since then, she has come on to do social media strategy for Progressive Congress, the Progressive Congress Institute, or Foundation, is it?
Yeah. It's just Progressive Congress. Progressive
Congress, also for the Congressional Progressive Caucus, as well as many of the members of it, for some unions and members of Congress, both campaigns and for their constituent services. So she's like all over the map when it comes to politics and social media on the Democratic side, and has been doing a really great job. To her left is Adam Headroom Mordechai. Wave, Adam. Adam is in Denver, and we're happy to have him here. Adam is one of the curators for Upworthy, which has really made a huge splash at taking content and sharing it over social media, Twitter and Facebook primarily. I know that I got a video at my last job posted on Upworthy, and we got 300,000 views as a result of it. So it's some really serious results. And so he's going to talk about what makes good social content, because as you start thinking about this question of content strategy, you need to focus on social as well as regular content. Rashay Zamor is doing strategy for Foresight Studios. Rashay's been in this business for quite some time and has both a technology background and a strategy background, and has really been wrapping his head around the question of content strategy, how to publish to multiple platforms from both a technology and a strategy perspective, and I think that'll be really, really useful. And to his left is Suzanne Turner, who is president of Turner Strategies and is a communication strategist writ large, once named the best publicist in America, and well-deserved. And she's been working with clients for many years in terms of developing their their content strategy on multiple channels. I'll just kind of frame it in one general kind of concept. Clint O'Brien in the back of the room, who's the head of the office for Care 2 here and our host, told me about how his boss at PBS had this paradigm called COPE, C-O-P-E, create once, publish everywhere. And in the early days of the web, that worked, right? You could make one piece of content and you could distribute it over multiple channels. That doesn't work anymore, because now you have to create multiple versions of the same content because the different channels have different requirements. And we're going to get into those. And so in order to publish everywhere, you now have to make multiple versions of your content. Why? As my friend Kyle Stoneman once said when he was trying to put together this content management system called Owlbee, that we used to live in a world where the producers of content determine the channels of distribution. We now live in a world where the consumer of content determines the channels of distribution. And if you're not on the channels that they want you to be on, you're not talking to your audience. And that's simple. And so with that in mind, we're going to turn it over to Suzanne to start, to give us the big picture of communication strategy.